The findings are really interesting. So we found 2,000 allegations, more or less, during this 12-year period. This said, the data is incomplete because the UN has yet to update its data between 2004 and 2009. We found that more than 300 of the allegations had to do with minors. Another thing that we found, based on the UN investigation report, was that no one was jailed, despite the fact that UN investigators were sent to look into the sex ring in Haiti. Out of those 134 Sri Lankan peacekeepers, no one was jailed. Despite repeated attempts, Sri Lankan officials still will not elaborate on what actually happened during those cases. During our investigation, we stumbled upon this report. The AP obtained a copy of the leaked investigation report. This sex ring happened about 2004. Locals in Haiti reported suspicious activities between some of the Sri Lankan peacekeepers and children. When those reports surfaced, the UN sent investigators. They interviewed about 9 children, some of whom were very young. And those 9 children looked at a spread of more than 1,000 photographs that included pictures of Sri Lankan peacekeepers as well as locations that the peacekeepers were taking them to have sex in. This problem is not something new. It's been something that's been going on for a long time. The UN will say that it's made progress. It looks like it has made progress, especially in the detailing of cases. For example, in 2004, if you look at the data was very, very sketchy. Hardly any details existed on the victims, on the perpetrators. The UN itself only started identifying the nationalities of the perpetrators in 2015. In 2016, the level of detail got to be a lot better. The UN says that it's trying to focus on the victims. It just released a report last month that offered a lot of the same recommendations that it did in 2005. But it is saying that it's trying to make progress. The main sticking point is that the UN is an international agency. It depends on its member states. And without a consensus amongst its member states to actually reform and to tackle the issue of sexual abuse and exploitation, it's going to be very difficult.